once again are very proud that we are at this point in time through the process of this bill. It has been a long, almost a 10-year process and journey, and at this point in time we've seen a lot of inclusivity in terms of public participation, members' views, and also other stakeholders participating and coming together to come up with this bill. This bill will create a better platform on how SACCOs are managed, how they are governed, and also how they are supervised by other stakeholders within the movement.
The bill, is pretty much comprehensive. It is pretty much done. There isn't that much room for wiggle room. However, the Commissioner has agreed to include the term diaspora in its table of contents to truly indicate who we are. And the diaspora SACCOs did have quite a number of areas where they had concerns, especially with the new regulations of 2020 with SASRA. Some of our smaller SACCOs have not been able to qualify for licensing. And even most of us, I do not believe there is a single diaspora SACCO currently that has been licensed by SASRA. They are still yet to meet some of the regulations that have been set forth. They are very stringent for us diasporans. Cost-wise, they are also very expensive, especially for a young SACCO. However, but I do feel that being here present today allows us to have a seat at the table. It allows us to be heard by whoever makes the decisions. It allows them to realize that we actually exist.
The technical committee largely is to start working on regulations, because the bill, once the bill passes, the operationalization of a bill comes through regulations, because regulations are more detailed than the bill. So instead of waiting until the bill is passed, since we know it will pass anyway, we can do the preparatory work of making sure that the draft regulations are ready, so that once the bill passes, then we have regulations also in place. It's basically to save time, because it's a very urgent piece of legislation, having stayed for more than 11 years without a modern cooperative law. So we'll fast track it. Basically, once the bill is handed over to me, I'll forward it to the cabinet. Then it will be fast tracked to Parliament.